Hello and welcome everyone, this is Mal, bringing you another Fleet Operations commentary today. We have an exciting 2v2 game for you today on Star Traffic version 1.2. Okay, we have 4 players. Let's see, as we have the white and orange team. Oh, we don't have a white team anymore. Okay, well, colors have been switched on me, but I'll be able to figure this out real quick. This should be Elim as the blue Dominion, and his teammate is Boggz as the orange Romulans. So this compromises, this is the west team, and on the east side we have the yellow Klingons. This is RedEyedRaven, and it looks like he has gone Martok, and then we have Stardust as the green Dominion. So Klingon versus Klingon, Dominion versus Dominion. So I think this is going to be a very, very interesting match. Over here we see that Stardust has gone Breen, and over here we see that Elim has gone Breen as well. Oh, and I'm sorry, that's right, Boggz is Romulan, so not a Klingon versus Klingon matchup, but definitely Cloaker versus Cloaker matchup there. As we can see, Boggz is Muriel, so he is going, let's see, he's going a mix of Shrikes and Riens. I think that's going to do well. The nice thing of having Shrikes and Riens is that the Shrikes can act as quick tanks for, or the Riens can act as tanks for the Shrikes if you upgrade their special. This will give Boggz nice firepower versus short-range vessels, and which usually comprise a lot of the opening units in the game. As exampled here, we have Brels coming out, and as RedEyedRaven goes right into a battle yard. Remember, he's Martok, so he saves some money building these his shipyards. Stardust over here, let's see, 4 bugs, and then he's going to go right into S2, and he's building a second yard back here by his dilithium moon. Very wise choice, especially with a cloaker like Boggz going up against him. It's nice to have a place where you can repair and hold off until forces arrive. Elim doing something different though than what Stardust is doing. Looks like he's going to go for a bit more of a fast tech option. He has not built any ships that I see, so yeah, he's definitely going to go for fast tech. We're going to see him build a large yard. And if I remember correctly, he goes into fast B5 battle cruisers. So right here we see the large construction yard. Yes. Okay. So he's building that before he does his mining. He wants to get that shipyard up, especially considering he's not building really any ships here. He's building 1 bug now. So right now, in terms of production, both teams have at least 1 player that is going sort of fast tech up. Here we see we've got Sangs and Brels. I think the Sangs will be a good choice versus the B5s. If I remember correctly, they are a large vessel. They should take the torpedo should always be hitting them. They'll take full torpedo damage. So here we've got 1 Shrike out and a Rien, and I'm not sure what Boggz is going to do. He's researching faceplates, so he's kind of doing what I expected him to be doing right now. As we can see too, he's got 3 miners per moon, and he's sending 3 miners over to the dilithium here, and trying to figure out, he might split these guys up send this guy to dilithium for a while, or you know, who cares? we'll figure it out. Figure out what he's doing with his mining later on. But it looks like he's got a good startup. As you can see, he's doing some quick harass with these 2 ships here. I think he's gonna wait until. Oh no, he's not gonna wait. I thought he was gonna wait until phase plates was active. This is actually gonna be kind of bad for Boggz. Yeah, because he's got these Brels on his tails, and with no backup. Now he's got the phase plates activated. But these Brels are going to be able to keep his ships from cloaking, at least one of them, and they might not get out of there. It depends on how well RedEyedRaven micros, and it looks like he's gonna let Boggz get away. I think that he would have been able. It would have been better for him to go after them, as he still had shields on his one Brel there. He could have potentially taken out one of these ships. As we can see, Boggz did not cloak, so I think realizing there that his ships would be visible no matter what, he just wanted to retreat, get out of there. I will say that Elim did do a good job of defending against that. Definitely a very good counter against a cloaking race, having your Brels there. We have a bit of a scout chase. It looks like one scout has been firing on another and is chasing there. So Elim moving back with his ships. Now remember, Stardust has been building Boggz. We see 6 Boggz here, and we really don't have any ships from Elim. That's right. He's building his mining, and he's got 1 turret. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work, and it's in the wrong spot. And for this, now he's going to get hit in his tritanium. Elim is, and this is a very good thing. Usually people don't consider titanium to be very worthwhile until you run out of it. I mean, when you run out of tritanium, you are just gone. And so oftentimes it's underrated. But here we see we've got the B5 battle cruiser going up, but those Boggz doing a great job of taking this thing out. Oh, and trying to steal the scout here, and he was successful. So good job by Stardust there. I think he's going to really be able to put on some pressure on this Dominion fleet. I think this was going fast. B5s might not be the best maneuver. Now, if I were Stardust, remember that these are Breen B5s, so they're short-ranged. You want to be going into bombers. Here we see him going into S2s, which will take a little bit of extra damage. You really want to go into bombers to do all the extra damage that you can do, especially against a short-ranged, large vessel. The bomber will work in your favor. That's the thing you want to build. Stardust is not doing that. Right now I'm kind of searching around for a tech lab. I don't see it. So he won't even have his special researched. So it's not that the S2 won't be decent against that ship, but again, I can't stress enough how bombers would do very, very well here, especially when you're going up against this turret. You could easily take down this fleet here with some bombers. Now we've got some Brels still going up, but Boggz has got the numbers game on this one. This Brel is going to go down. Remember, these Shrikes just eat Brels up for breakfast. Look at that. This Brel, 15% hull, 4% hull, dead. And this guy right here, the Sang, is not going to hold up very well either. We've got Brels, and we have nothing else. So, and we've got some ships over here. So I definitely recommend Raven bringing those up. So Boggz has a nice, well-coordinated strike, and now he doesn't really have any ships challenging him as he continues to make Shrikes and Riens. Again, those Riens tanking for those Shrikes. Very nicely done. It's a very good move by Boggz on this. It's really going to deny RedEyedRaven any kind of resources there. Now we notice that you know, these Boggz doing a very nice job. I forget the speed on the B5s. I know they're probably at least a little bit slower than the Boggz. Boggz are speed of 130. These guys, at a guess, I would say 120, but I could be wrong on that. So, continuing to make these ships, and I'm looking for a supply station of some kind. I still don't see a supply station, so that's something that we'll probably be seeing from, yep, here it is, Catcher Cell Synthesizer. We're going to be seeing this from Stardust. He's still going into the S2, and if we see a tech lab from him, which we won't until he gets his supply mining up, then you know, those S2s won't be quite as good as they could be. They are going to take a little extra damage from these guys. However, these B5s again are mostly torpedo based, so it's kind of hit and miss there. I would say Star needs to press his advantage soon and hit some of this dilithium, you know, hit some of these resource areas and really take Elim out fast. The fast tech up doesn't work quite as well on some of these maps. The other nice thing too is that these fighters, you can level off of killing these fighters, which is great, as it'll give, you know, these weaker ships some quick ranks and make them decently strong. Now he's going after the turret, which has a defense of 38. Probably a good move. He'll be able to attack this, take this out. He's moving in before the B5s can even attack. I would have even moved south so that you could continue to destroy this guy. But as we can see, oh, Stardust. Okay. I really would have liked to have seen him move in and take that turret out and just do it. As you can see, he hasn't lost a ship yet. It does look like he rammed a ship there. Go in and take this thing out real quick and then get out of there. Yep, there we go. So there is Star taking out that defensive structure. Elim playing very defensively. As you can see, Stardust is really trying to get ranks off of these fighter kills here. And as you can see, he's doing it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 ranked ships. So they are giving him a benefit that his opponent isn't getting. So, and Stardust is going to need all the help he can get right now, because up at the top here, Boggz seemed to be doing pretty decent number on RedEyedRaven here. RedEyedRaven back in the game though, I will say. Star calling out he has too much try, asking if RedEyedRaven needs some. So Star being a very, very good teammate and trying to support here. As we can see, he's got 2 turrets up to try to just make sure he can curb any kind of harassment. Now as we see, he has a nice, huge fleet of not only Boggz, but these S2s. Still no special on them. And I'm trying to see what Elim is going into now. Nothing. Okay, but he is going into the Catcher Cell Y facility, so what we're going to do is we are going to see him build a hyperspace artillery very quickly. He can only build one of them as the brain. But I think his job is to play defensively until he can get a hyperspace artillery kill, which could potentially destroy all of those Boggz and S2s